Colleagues, I'm really glad we're doing this. I think this is a step in the right direction to protect our migrant, immigrant, undocumented community. But I would also be remiss if I didn't take this opportunity to say a few things that are on my mind. Since November 5th, 2024, I have been called very often by different stakeholders asking me what happened to the Latino community and why did they shift over to voting red. And the only answer that I can really think about is my own actions from 2020, when I vividly remember talking to leaders in the California Democratic Party, and I told them, you are at risk of losing the Latino voters if you do not start to utilize your own power to begin conversations to elevate to the national level the interests in the Democratic Party caring about true immigration reform. And all of that fell on deaf ears. So instead, what you're starting to see is that people went with the party that at minimum is willing to start to talk about it. Maybe not in their best interest, but they were willing to at least talk about it. So today, to all of the future federal leaders that are going to take over very soon, I tell them this, that with this action today, what the LA City Council is trying to say is that we're not gonna allow for the actions that once upon a time took place in 1954, where with Operation, I don't choose to use a second word, or what happened in the 1970s when they did massive deportations and broke families. Los Angeles is not gonna let that happen. But instead, what I hope this starts is a conversation to potentially get what we got back in 1986 under a Republican administration, where we actually had something related to true immigration reform with the Immigration Reform and Control Act under President Ronald Reagan. I hope that what this does really does stem a new conversation about the future of immigration reform, because in Los Angeles, what we want to do is protect and make sure that our communities are not broken apart. So I will also be a yes vote today.
Thank you.